Hi everyone, nubkeks here. Welcome back to Nub Raids, letting you know quick news video about a couple of short events which are going to be happening during the upcoming CvC tournament. It's going to be a personal rewards CvC as well, so this could be a pretty big one, a pretty brutal one. I'm going to be going pretty hard. A little bit of self-promotion here. Let's sneak it in. I am going to be streaming over on Twitch tomorrow. So I'm going to be streaming over on Twitch. This is my Twitch channel. I haven't used it in a really long time. It's been completely asleep, but we're going to be reviving it tomorrow, hopefully, for some Raid Shadow Legends streaming. So I'll be streaming the CvC when it starts. So follow the countdown timer. That's when I'm going to be starting, the in-game countdown timer, starting right at the start and making my big push. Now, let's talk about the shard events. Who is going to be boosted? Well, for the first day of CvC, so the 21st of June, Dracomorph is going to be boosted, a 10 times event for Draco from Ancient and Sacred Shards. When I started playing the game, Dracomorph was considered pretty much like the best champion in the game, or one of the best, up there with like Valkyrie and all the rest. Honestly, in my opinion, I'm going to be pretty harsh here. I think Dracomorph has massively fallen off since that initially came out. Like, the biggest thing especially was that with Lydia coming out, for most PvE content, for most content in general, Lydia is a better version of Draco. He's got decreased defense and weaken. She has this move, but she also gives you strengthen and increased speed at the same time. He does have a 4-hitter at random with poisons for 3 turns, really good. And then his A1 does more damage per debuff on the target. Where Draco really excels, he is an absolute monster in your traditional Demon Lord clan boss. Draco is one of the best, if not the best, damage dealers in the entire game for your Demon Lord clan boss. So if you're still progressing on Demon Lord Clan Boss, then yeah, he's a great champion. He's super good for that. And he does have some use in some dungeons. He can be actually decent in some dungeon speed teams as well. But generally speaking, like, I pulled a Draco and I just never built him. Honestly, there's no purpose for me to build him. There's just no use for it. Yeah, there's just, why would I build him? I'll build him eventually for some arena stuff, but I have a functioning 1-key Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss team. So for me, he's basically kind of useless. So bear that in mind. Great champion, but not as useful as he once was. Or I mean, he's just as good as he was, but just none of the new content that's come out, he particularly shines in. So yeah, that's my thoughts on Draco. Now, on Wednesday, on the 22nd of June, in terms of voids, we're going to have a 10 times event for Venus. Venus can be boosted in the 10 times event. And compared to Draco, she is also an AoE decreased defense and weakened champion. Compared to Draco, I think Venus really does excel in the newer content. So she's super good for Hydra. AoE decreased defense and weaken, and she's void affinity. But then she also has an AoE attack that has a good chance to place HP burn. So she can be a good source of HP burn for that Hydra as well. Put out some good damage. She's got poisons on her A1. Not super useful, but you can target, you know, the individual Hydra heads that are vulnerable to poison. And she's a fantastic champion for Hydra. She also combos well with Cupidus. So for the lower difficulties of Hydra, Cupidus can be a monstrously good damage dealer for like normal and hard especially. He's going to be a beast, and he combos super well for Venus. And then really nice aura as well. So yeah, she's got great base speed too. So for me, I actually value Venus as much higher than Dracomorph just because of the content that I care about. It sort of depends where you are in the game. She's really good for Demon Lord Clan Boss as well. She's great for that. Draco would be better than her, but Venus is really good. For Demon Lord, for Hydra, she's massively better than Draco. So yeah, she's also going to be really good for you like in arena, early game. She's going to be solid enough as well. Of course, Lydia is basically her, but better, you know. But there you go. Let me know what you think. These are 10 times events, guys. I am not a big fan of 10-time events. So yeah, I don't know. It's up to you. Like, your chances of pulling a legendary are really small. And then your chance of getting even that particular legendary is still really small. Rough rule of thumb. I don't know why the thumb is up there, but rough rule of thumb. If you pull Draco, if you successfully pull a legendary from Ancients and Sacreds during the Draco 10 times event, you've got roughly a 10% chance that the legendary you pull will be Draco. Okay, so it's a good chance relatively to your typical chances, but it's still really low. For Venus, it's much better. I can't remember off the top of my head. I think it's something like a 25% chance or something like that, that the legendary you'd pull would be a Venus, which is pretty okay, actually. So it's up to you. If you're near to your Mercy timer, it might be worth it. If you've tracked your Mercy system yourself, you're close to Mercy Timer, it might be worth pulling for these champions. I think they're both decent if you need them, but only if you need them. They're not god tier. They're not the best champions in the game. They're okay, and it could give you a lot of points for CvC. So we'll see what people will do. Guys, there you go. That is the news. Don't forget to follow my Twitch and to come hang out for the stream. We're gonna have a fun time. I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.